Hello. Today I'd like to do a paper pumpkin alternative for you. I got my paper pumpkin, and yes, it is lovely. Just let me show you the mess of my kit. But yeah, I'm still waiting on my cards and envelopes to come in. I ordered them, but I haven't gotten them yet. I forgot to order them the first, so it's like a week later. So my order is actually not coming in until Thursday of this week. And it'll be like the cards and envelopes. I think they're going to be awesome, and I can't wait to get them. And I'll do another video when I get them and just do some stuff out of my kit. But right now, okay, next month also is Bon Appetit, so it's obviously something to hold, I think maybe food of some sort for maybe the kiddos at Halloween or something. I don't know. They don't tell us what it is, so it's got a special box, and it's all I know it's Halloween themed. But this month's, of course, was the bags, and I haven't done any of the bags. I have everything still in here except for what I took out to do these cards here. So I just did the background with oranges and reds. So I used crushed curry, pumpkin, oops, I got them upside down, pumpkin pie, and cherry cobbler inks for my background, and that is watercolor paper. So I have one piece here that I'm going to show you how I did it, and then I cut up some of the stuff in the kit, and I used the ribbon and some leaves, and I colored some of the leaves. I used the back because they're white on the back, and I cut up strip off the circle piece. I just cut a strip off it, and that's an extra piece. I think that's where I got it. It was off of one of the edges anyway. I also punched out a whole bunch off of the edges and the stuff. So I got some little bits of sprigs. I've got some of the leaves, and I've got some yellow ones here too. Yellow leaves, and Mary Merlot, I guess that is that color, and the yellow. I cut them out of the scraps of I'm going to throw them up there. You know, your circles and things like that, like these things, like I've chopped them to bits. And I used my sprig punch and my leaf punch. So that's where I got them from, just taking off all the ends and edges. So I didn't waste them. Right, so let's get started, and we'll make a card similar to these two anyway. I'll stick them here so I can still look at them. Right, so what I did first was I took a block. Oh, and you will need, all right, for your card base, of course, you'll need a piece of Whisper White, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and a piece of Basic Black, and this measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a larger piece of watercolor paper because it's going to get wet. And my large block, which one is this? This is E block. And what I did with this is I have a spray bottle of water, or you can use your little spritzer bottles. And these I have alcohol in, which dries quicker if you're using, like say, a thick Whisper White or a thick cardstock. Perfect for that. But watercolor paper is okay with the water, so I'm going to actually just use my water. And I think I'll just use, I'll use yellow. Well, I'll see if I can use them all. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this all over. This is crushed curry. I'll put it right there right now. And then I'm going to just spritz it with water. And then I'm going to put it onto my card, my watercolor paper, and squish it down for a minute, and then I'm going to drag it down. So I have all yellow on there right now. You see that? Right. Let me get a paper towel. I threw my paper towel away. I've got one underneath, but I don't want to take that out right now. It's soaking it up through the bottom. All right, so there I have yellow. Okay, so we can wipe this off a little. If we want to use another color, if you just want to leave it yellow, go right ahead. Or crushed curry. I need to say the colors, don't I? Okay, so that's your crushed curry. And then I'm going to actually take a little bit of the pumpkin pie. Let's see what this does. You can stop anytime if you just like it yellow. Crushed curry, you can leave it. I'm just going to spritz a couple of sprays. I'm going to put it down about in the middle. Hold it for a sec. And then I'm going to lift it up and drag. And you'll see it go a little oranger. Alright, see if you can spread it out. And it puts a grainy looking on your paper too. Now if you want to leave it like that, you can. But I'm going to go one step further. Now I will try the cherry cobbler. And I want a little bit more cherry cobbler. So we're going to tap you on here. That should be good. And I can close it up. I'm done with that. And my water. Right, so I have that on there. It's messy. You get your hands all dyed. If you want to wear gloves, you go right ahead. And I'm going to put you down about there. Squash. And then I'm going to drag. So I have yellow, crushed curry, orange, and that. Now if you don't want it with the bits on it, you can actually just make a mess and make a background like so. Don't like it, flip it over and do it on the other side. But I have two done that I'm going, and I have them cut down. I have this cut down to 3 3/4 by 5. So I have those two, and if you don't like them, you flip them over and use the other sides. So I think I might use this one. All right, so all you do is let that dry, and then you can cut this down and use it as well. I'm going to get rid of my paper because you don't want to look at that for the whole video. Right, oops. So as you can see, I didn't put paper down here. My counter is a mess. I'll put that away aside. And my fingers are a mess now. And do I want orange or do I want yellow or do I want the red? I kind of like the character on that one. So yeah, I'll do that one. Okay. So now I'm not going to do it the same as the other ones. Let's see what we've got here. I have some circles out of my kit. Could use that. I do like that. I haven't used any of the vellum yet, so that might be a good idea. Maybe I can do white here. Put it up a bit. And put the vellum on there. Shows up lovelier on the white. I'm playing around now. Don't know what I'm doing. So maybe not with the white. All right, let's do that. Here, I have a piece of one here. We could do the same thing as basically this one, right? So what I did with this is I'm just going to cut it in half, or cut it in two, because it's obviously not long enough for my paper unless I was to do it that way. Let's see what it looks like that way. Yeah, I could do that. Alright. Yeah, we can do that. What kind of strips do I have? Oh, I have a piece of burgundy. I only have the one. Yeah, I think I used it on the sentiment for the last one. I have a small and another smaller one. Let's see this one. Looks like a belt buckle. All right, I'm gonna, all right, let's see what we're doing. Take some tape. I'm just gonna tape these on here. This is what you do when you create. You just have stuff all over and you just put things together. How I did this piece is I've cut this in half and I've used it for one card, and now I'm going to use it on this one. You're not going to see the middle. So I am actually going to cover that up like so. Okay, let's see. I didn't like those greeny striped leaves. I didn't really particularly like the Mary Merlot colored leaves. So that's why I colored them with my ink pads. But let's see what we got here. We'll just use some of these. Alright, I can use the yellow. It's probably crushed curry. If I can get them apart. Mary Merlot. This looks like teal. It's a Mary Merlot. I think I'll do that, right? See if I can get a teal. There. And then curry. How about that? Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't know. I might just do this. Right. I'm not gonna use the crumb cake side. I'm gonna actually stamp Happy Thanksgiving in my Mary Merlot, if I can find my little stamping spot. There you are. So I'm just going to stamp this, ink it up rather. And stamp Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. I'm going to put that onto a black background so we can get rid of all this stuff, make another card with that later. Take a black. Leave those. I might use some of them. And my card base. Right. So now all we have to do is stick these together. All right. So I will put some tape on here and start gluing or just attaching these onto my tape. So red and a blue. That'll do. And on the opposite side. No, oh, yeah, that's going to fall off because it has no stem. I didn't have room for the stem. Alright, so put on the edge. There we go. I'll get it stuck to my finger. I thought my hands were bad doing the tiles on Saturday with the girls using, oh, what's that? StazOn. But my goodness, it's worse with these. At least this is water-based and it will come off. So now I think what I'll do is I'll put this on dimensionals. Okay. So I'm going to stick 1, 2, and 1 in the middle for good measure. And peel it all off. That and that. Right. And we're going to put it on an angle over the center, like so. And then I'm going to just put some, put on that on an angle too. Happy Thanksgiving. And I might have to cut this black down a bit. I'm not quite sure. Don't remember. No, it'll be good. It's quite all right, isn't it? Right. So now we just do this. So if you like playing and getting messy, make your own backgrounds. I should have done it that way. Oh, I did do it that way. Okay. I thought I had it upside down there. Alright, so I'm going to center this. Same here, here, and here. And I might have to trim a tiny tad off the top. Let's do that. Take a little sliver so it's even all the way around. Just a tad. Yeah, much better. There we go. Now you can put some, I haven't opened these yet, but if you want some sequins, gold sequins on your card, just take your sequins and stick them where you like. Just gives it that little bit of gold accent. One there. One there. There, I have 5 on there. I haven't got any on these, but I'm going to put some on these too. But there you go. There's another card. It's similar, but not exactly the same. So you can just mix and match and make what you like. If you have the leaf punches, cut out some extras off your corners and your edges and slice the edges off of your, I must have thrown them away. Can't find them now. Like I took the edges off of this. There was more space on that, so I took like a 1/4 inch off each side. So that's where I got this little border pieces, and I have one little strip left, so you can use that on something, you know, use it as a border somewhere. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a really quick one, I hope. And when I get my note cards and envelopes, I will upload some more, because they should be fun. They look very colorful and fun. So thanks for watching. If you check out my blog, I will have all the stuff that I used on my blog and how to do your background again and what to use, etc. I'll have all the measurements and supplies listed there. So thanks for watching. Please click subscribe. Show your support for me for trying to bring you ideas of different fun projects and cards that you too can make. All right, you have a great day. Goodbye.